welcome to Growing Guitar. We have Wish Wednesday. Alright guys, so this is the day we will bring up songs that you wished for during this week that has passed since the last time we had Wish Wednesday. And just to make clear here, some comments I get is, oh, it's not Wednesday today, so I cannot wish. Of course you can. You will have to wish in between the Wednesdays, so I have time to bring them up for you on Wednesdays. All right, guys? So feel free to leave comments here on Growing Guitar on songs you want to hear and want to learn, and I will bring them up for you on Wednesday. So, yeah, this time we have you, Diana M. You wished for this Lauren JAUREGUI's song called The One. All right, so a great song, fits guitar very well, cool melody, and we can combine that with a strumming pattern that works as well. And it goes in the same way through entire song. So you can go back and forth with the melody and strumming, and yeah, great, great. So let's start this cool song. We're going clean here, so no need for any cape on this one. We have 4 chords to cover, so let's take a look at the chords. First one is the D minor, so that is open D, second G, third B, and first E. Next chord is the A minor, so that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. We have C next, so that is third on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. And the final chord is the G. So that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, open B this time, and third E. Sometimes we go G with the third on the B string. This time it's open because the melody lies there with this note. So that is the G chord, and that's the order of the chords. They come in this corporation: D minor, A minor, C, and G. All right, so I'm gonna give you first the basics here, and that's the melody here. That is really what's going on in the song, but the strumming is also an alternative to use here in this song. But first, let's take a look at the notes for each and every chord, starting with D minor. Okay, so D minor, hold the chord as it is, and it's very easy. It goes like this. It's pretty fast though, but very easy to play. So it's the open D, second G, third B, first E, and then you go back to third B and second G. So basically what you do is you're going down like a pyramid and back up again. So D, G, B, E, B, and G. All right, that's the strings used. That's the D minor. Then switching to the A minor, it goes like this. All right, so that is open A, second D, first B, and second D. You don't really have to hold the full chords. You can hold like this only, but I like to have the full chord there prepared because of the strumming alternative later. If you're gonna just switch it up, then you don't have to think about to have it like this or just the grip you need for the notes. You can just go with A minor and you're set for either the strumming or the picking. So that's just me. I'm holding the full chord A minor. All right, so that was this A minor part. Let's go over to the C, and the switch here will just be this. On your fretboard hand, you keep the index and your middle finger there on the B and D string, and you just go up here with your ring finger on the 3rd fret A string. Some technique stuff there to make it easy and fast. All right, this part C sounds like this. Okay, so that is third on A, open G, first B, open E, then back to first B and open G. So the same pattern pretty much as the D minor, the pyramid pattern here, just a different bass string now. So A, G, B, E, B, and G. That's the strings from the C chord. All right, then we have the final chord left here, and we have two variations of it. The first one is the easier variation here. It goes like this. So what you need to hold here is basically just the 3rd fret on the E string in the bass. That's what I'm holding when I play this chord with the the picking, of course. So that is 3rd on E, open D, open B, and back to open D. That's the first version. Then we also have this cool ending, so to speak, and you can throw that in anytime. I did it in this introduction of this tutorial here every second time. And that was this part. All right, so you're gonna bring that in after the first 2 notes of the G we just learned. So you play always the 3rd fret on E string and then open D. And if you want to bring in the second here, ending here, you play these first 2 notes and then comes this. All right. Could be hard to get all these notes right, but if you get some of them, that's great and it's enough. It's cool. So sounds cool anyway. So the notes will be here starting on the E string, the higher E string there. So 3rd fret on the E string, then 1st fret on E string, open E, and now you go over to the B string, 3rd fret B, and 1st B. Some technique stuff here as well is that I'm using the pull-off technique here. So, when I'm on the 3rd fret E string, the first note of this ending here, I hit that with my picking hand, my right hand, and then I just snap it off with my fret hand, my little pinky I'm using there, to get the 1st fret B string here. So I have that prepared. And then I snap it off with my 1st fret finger, the index finger, to get the open notes. And then I use the same technique here when I go over to the B string. I hit it with my picking hand, 3rd B string, my right hand, and then I snap it off to get the 1st fret on the B string here. So basically what I'm doing there in this ending is to hit the strings E once and then the string B once. All right, so that's the technique to get it fast and it flows good also. So that is the second ending here. So to summarize this G, the first one was 3rd fret on E string, open D. That's the 2 notes you're gonna play either way. And then the first ending was open B and back to open D. And the second ending was 3rd E, 1st E, open E, 3rd B, and 1st B. All right, so this is the main pattern here for the song. And you have that with you that some of these notes are pretty hidden. If you listen to the song there, they are kind of muted sometimes and sometimes not. It goes back and forth, but this is pretty much what's going on. So if you don't hear certain notes here and there from the actual chord we just learned, it's because it's played with some feeling here. So sometimes they mute it and sometimes not. So pretty much that's what's going on here. I'm going to take you through this from the D minor to the G, 1 round slowly so to really hear what's going on. Let's go. So that's pretty much what's going on, and you can keep that through the entire song. Now we're going to look at the strumming pattern as well. All right, so this one is divided into 2 different parts. We're going to use the D minor for part 1, A minor part 2, and then you repeat C part 1 and G part 2. So let's take a look at the transition here between the D minor and A minor to learn the strumming. So the part 1 for D minor will be like this. Right? So it's down, down, up, clap, up, down. Down, down, up, clap, up, down. couple rounds of it. Alright, so that's the tempo and the rhythm here for that part. Then you switch up to the A minor to get the part 2. And that's a little bit easier. It's down, down, clap, down. So down, down, clap, down. So together it's down, down, up, clap, down, 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 clap, down. That's one strumming round, covers 2 chords, D minor and A minor, like this. And then you just continue in the same pattern. C is played in the same way as D minor and G in the same way as A minor. So that C-G transition will sound like this. So a couple rounds of the strumming with the full chord progression will be like this. Yeah, some freestyle ending there that didn't work that well, but anyway, you can go back and forth with the melody and the strumming. That's the idea of this. And that's pretty much Lawrence the One. So Diana M, this was special for you. Thank you for highlighting this song here. Never heard it before. A great song. And yeah, thank you very much. And for all you Lauren fans, this was also for you. Keep on wishing here on Going Guitar. And feel free to leave comments here on this tutorial. And yeah, that's all for now. Thank you for watching and play tuned.